I write a song. I use my blood to write the lyrics. I write a song. I use my blood to write the lyrics. For you, it is a blood song for you. It is a blood song for you. It is a blood song for you. I use my blood to write the lyrics of a song just for you. I just use my blood to write a song just for you. The ink is made of blood that I write on the paper because it is a blood song just for you. Hello and welcome to tonight's show. I am so excited because tonight is the return of Bloodsong. Bloodsong returns again. Yeah, that's right, guys. We got Misanthrope, aka Chris. I don't think he wants to be known as Chris. He's Misanthrope, but his side project is Bloodsong is a separate project, and he's here with us live. I don't think he's ever been live before. He's been he did a recording and he sent in the recording, and I forget why that was. Maybe it was because I wasn't sure if my system was going to work. There was some reason why he did that, but this time we actually have him here to discuss his process. Let me just tell you what I really respect about Misanthrope, aka the Bloodsong himself, Count Bloodsong, as we'll call him. I love his tenacity in sort of like he's very creative. He's very, very creative. He what he does with a genuine passion from the bottom of his heart. And it's beautiful to watch. It's beautiful when the idea that you know, sometimes, and I've been I've been like Chris myself, where somebody says something that inspires me in a way where I'm going to go out and do something, trying to, you know, bring it to fruition. And that's what he did. I had a kind of a dream, like not a dream, but like a notion of like, what would this sound like? And, you know, I'm not a musician. I always say that. I am a musician, but not in the way that you think. I'm a, you know, whatever. That sounds stupid. Sorry, I feel a little cringe right now. I do write. The point is I write songs. I do write songs. I can't play the instruments, but I do write. I'm trying to change that right now. My point is that I was like, what if Earth AD sounded like Initium? What if Initium sounded like Earth AD? And I got to tell you, he went to work. He was watching the show. He went to work, this guy, and he actually pulled it off. I could not believe it. And he talked a little bit about his process. We're going to actually revisit that process. And now he's done it again. And I'm going to let him I'm talking a lot right now. I'm going to bring him out. He's in the digital green room. I'm going to bring him out and let him explain his process and whatnot, and how he goes about the things that he does, and let him introduce the latest Bloodsong creation that he has composed. But I think this counts as a streaming Evil Live show, I think. So I think we have to do it the right way. We gotta play the intro for Rue Morgue. So I don't know if Rue Morgue's watching this, but he might at some point. You know what's funny about Rue? There are so many times where he's listening in and he doesn't say a word until like the last third. So he's like, cough, cool. So he's like, sometimes he's there just waiting in the wings like a guardian angel. So I feel like I have to do this for him, even whether he's listening or not. So without further ado, the intro to the streaming Evil Live show.
Jeff is gonna talk about the Misfits right now. He's a nerd about this stuff, obsessed anyhow. Jeff never shuts his face, always needs to talk. Might be some way if he went out for a walk. Do you think Danzig cares? He doesn't care. He's not into ranch.
Doodaloo. See, I didn't write that song, but I recorded that song. Does that count as anything? I sang that. I did that. I did the doodaloo. I have a kazoo over here. I got to do something on the kazoo. Aaron says that he's been making AI songs on his YouTube channel. That's great. Very, very creative. Let's bring him out. Let's bring out the misanthrope himself. He's right here, ready. Oh, there he is. I love that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Went, what's up, dude? What's up?
How's it going, man? How's it going?
How you doing?
Man, it's an honor to be on here. This is great, man.
Hey, it's an honor to have you here. I'm so glad that I'm glad that we're finally friggin' getting this. We've been having this in the works for some time, and I just
right.
Finally have we have cousin Jody Ramon is here, and he says OG Misfits shirt. He likes your
That's
OG
right
shirt. Very
Got to see him in Tampa.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Yeah,
oh,
that
yeah,
was
you're right. You said it was
incredible
your first
show.
Right?
Yes.
So what did you think? Finally seeing it. Tell me about it.
That was amazing. My nephew and I both went, and we got seats up close. We didn't get in the pit or anything, but we got seats up close, and yeah, it was just amazing. I mean, every band was on point. I mean, Fear. So, like, leaving, it's almost like he goes out on stage and you think, wow, feeble old guy. No, he gets on the microphone and he rips it. I mean, dude is amazing. I was singing most of those, and of course, Megadeth. I've been a huge Megadeth fan. It's one of the first metal bands I ever got into, and then of course the Misfits, just phenomenal. It was so hot.
I want to ask you something. I bet it was like humid like a soup. Let me ask you this, Chris. Sitting, I've done the pit thing, and I talked about the pit thing a lot on here, but the last show that I saw, the last Misfits show that I saw, probably my last Misfits show as well. I actually sat up in the rafters and watched it. I sat, and it was kind of nice just to take it in and like not be thrashing around and like actually like watch the band.
Yeah, and that was kind of a change for me too, because of course, I mean, I don't go to a whole lot of shows anymore because I'm always working and stuff like that. But I tell you, when we saw that one, I was just like, I want to get as close as we can. And my nephew and I were pretty much like, I think he's like 33 now, and I'm 48, and of course, this last year.
Age, yeah.
Right. So we were like, yeah, we might break a hip in the pit or whatever. So we're just like, we're gonna sit in some seats and see what happens, and we enjoyed it. It was great.
So how old? Out of curiosity, how old is your brother or sister?
My sister-in-law's kid. She is 50. She'll be 53 at the end of this month.
Wow, isn't it weird how generations?
Yeah, it is.
Generations, man. That's so cool, though. It's what a wonderful bonding experience for you too.
Right, and guess who I took him to see for his 21st birthday?
Who?
Gwar.
Oh man,
his first Gwar show. This is back when Dave was still alive.
Yeah,
I think they had just lost Corey, I think, at the time. But it was amazing show.
Sounds amazing. It's funny. I really want to. I took my son to a Green Jello concert. Now I'm thinking I'm going to take him.
Oh, nice.
That was his first concert was Green Jello.
Nice.
That was weird. So what? But your actual like your thoughts and feelings as you're watching the Misfits, this band that you love and revere, while you're in at the show, like what is going through your head while you're watching?
I was just like, this is a dream come true. I've always wanted to see Glenn with the Misfits. Like, I got to see him plenty of times with the Resurrection and stuff like that. Yeah. I got to see him in '96 with Cannibal Corpse and Anthrax, and I mean that was amazing in itself.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
got to meet Jerry and one of his roadies that night, and everybody else, and that was just amazing in itself. But when I saw Glenn up there singing with him, we never thought this would happen.
Oh,
We never. I mean, they used to interview him on Headbangers Ball, and I thought he was going to punch Ricky Rackman. I mean, because everybody kept asking him, he's like, I don't want to talk about it,
Yeah.
but now he's up there with them, and he's enjoying it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's having a great time. Looks like everybody's having a great time.
Hey.
So it was amazing. I didn't think I'd ever get to see that. And I did. And then at the same time, I looked over and I saw my nephew singing along with it. And I'm like, legacy, man, legacy.
Legacy. The legacy of brutality.
Legacy.
Has he heard your Bloodsong stuff that you've done?
I don't know. I did tell him about it, but I'm not sure if he's checked it out yet or not. But I get to see him this weekend, so I'll see if he's checked it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Before we continue on, let's stop. We have to stop. We have a sponsor break in a few, but before that, I want to give you this is to commend your work as Bloodsong and what you have contributed to all the fiends. I want to give you live on the air. I'm going to give you a very special Extreme Danzig close-up salute.
I love it. I love it.
That's for you, sir. That's for you. Now, refresh my memory. Again, we've heard this. If you listen to the first Bloodsong episode that we did, we now have a trilogy of episodes. Just take us through again the process of creating Initium AD for Bloodsong. Tell us a little bit about that before we launch into the rigmarole.
Okay. Well, basically, I've listened to the Misfits and Samhain forever. I went to I think late 80s, early 90s when I got into them, and I was in high school, middle school, and then after listening to them for so long, and then I just heard you mention that, and at the time, I'd always wanted to. I'd say probably since I had first heard the Misfits and Samhain. I mean, I used to dream about, and we'll get to this in here in a little bit because this is a part of Glub, by the way. But I used to even have dreams of just finding a Misfits vinyl or Samhain vinyl that you never saw before, because at the time, not everything was released back then. You just had just a few tapes you would find in the record store, but Collection 2 wasn't out, the box set wasn't out, none of that. If you wanted to hear some of the other stuff like Return to the Fly or whatever, you had to listen to bootlegs, So I kept, having dreams I'd find something like that. And then at the same time, I was learning guitar and things like that. And, I was jamming with a good buddy of mine. And I was like, I've always wanted to do a Misfits style band. And he had me sing a bunch of Danzig stuff. I swear we were like Tenacious D at the time.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right. Not really singing about dicks or nothing, but it was just me singing and him on an acoustic guitar. And he was a goofy guy anyway. So, I mean,
Perfect.
Yeah. So it was great. And then, but the older I got, I was kind of like, I was wanting to revisit that. And then I got to record, I think it was in 2018. I'm like, hey, I could do all this stuff now. And I went ahead and recorded, what's that song? I Want Your Blood, the debut.
Right, yes, which we also played on the. I remember that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And it's also one of those things that since it's pretty much it's pretty much Misfits Samhain worship here. So I want it to be pretty much like as if you were hearing that from them as much as possible. Especially after so many years of listening to it and wanting to, do that. Wanting to, how sometimes you just kind of want to be your idols.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah,
no,
so-
you love what it is that they do,
Right.
and you want to do it too.
Right, exactly. So, I don't make it like my main project, of course, because, I still want to do some original stuff, but at the same time, I've got this burning desire to do stuff that sounds like Misfits and Samhain that you don't even...
It scratches an itch.
And some stuff that you don't really get to hear anymore with some of the other bands that are out. So, like, especially Samhain, there's not a whole lot of bands that are like them. I think Final Gasp is one, which they are amazing.
I have a good recommendation for you, actually.
Okay.
Check out the Wailing Storms and listen to the song Ribcage Fireplace, and you're going to be like, it sounds like Nirvana trying to sing a Sam Hain song, but as Danzig.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I bet
Wailing
that's awesome.
Storms, Ribcage Fireplace. You're going to hear that will melt your face off.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. I must check that out.
Yeah. Yeah. That'll make you bleed out of your Bloodsong. Okay. So okay, all right. So and then you watch the episode, and you take us a little bit through the process of making Initium AD, like the actual.
Yeah. Well, what I did is I listened to your podcast, your show, and you were talking about I'd say the differences between those two albums, even the, Earth AD and Initium, even though I think your sound cut out.
Can you hear me? Check 1, 2.
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, good. but yeah, it was only a year between the two of them, and so there was just this big difference. Earth AD, you had this hardcore album, and then Initium, you had more, I guess, darker but also original stuff, and we were talking about how some of the songs that were supposed to be used for Samhain were put in Earth AD,
right?
Just how it would have sounded if one set of songs was done like the other, kind of went on that point, and I'm like, you know what? That sounds like something that Bloodsong can do.
Yes.
So let's try that. And so I accepted the challenge, and I just had this burning drive to do it. I kept doing it over months. And of course, I programmed the drums to sound like Robo, and programmed them to sound like Steve Zing. And I did have to kind of keep in my head, too, all right, this isn't Unholy Passion. This is Initium. Oh.
You gotta take that?
Yeah, real quick.
Oh, go ahead. I'll here. You let me know when you're off. I'm gonna hide him. Give me a thumbs up when you're off the phone. Yes, and if you haven't heard those episodes, in fact, let's take our sponsor break while he's on the phone real quick. Riot Stickers is the sponsor of the Frumess channel. That's right. We love Riot Stickers here. And if you want to get die-cut stickers, you can get them in the shape of anything. You can even get them in the shape of my face. That's right. You can get a sticker in the shape of my face. You go to riotstickers.com/Frumess. That's Frumess. You can get 200 die-cut stickers for $69. The link is down in the description, folks. This is a great deal. You don't want to pass it up. It's not going to be around forever. Die-cut stickers, they're made with a computer-guided scalpel. That's how you can get any kind of customized shape that you may or may not want. So go check that out. riotstickers.com/Frumess, Frumess, yada, 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 XYZ123. Let's play the Less Than Jake theme song, and we will be right back with more Bloodsong. Bloodsong!
We make stickers, banners, and buttons too. Posters and promo cards. There's nothing we can't print for you. From stage backdrops to bass drum heads. We can print on shirts. We can print on hats. We can print on pants. Cheap prices and high quality. Quick turn.
And that is a promise. Okay, we're back. We're back with the Blood Song, sorry. Blood Song. That's what I meant to say. Whoa, there he is.
Hey,
okay.
I just had an emergency come up.
That's okay. You don't have to go, do you?
Unfortunately, yeah. We got to take one of our cats to the vet.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because he's been throwing up some on and off, and we had gotten him some nausea medicine.
Oh,
but I was told he's acting like he's like all of his limbs are hurting. He's trying to hide. He's not acting right.
I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Listen, we'll pray for your cat. Tell me what you want to do here. We could do one of two things.
Okay.
We can keep the show going.
Yes,
have people
definitely.
watching, and I could play the music, and or what we could do is we could end the show now, and we'll wait until another date when you're back, and we can pick it up right where we left off. We'll put a pin in it. You tell me what you want to do. I don't want to keep you because you gotta go. Because
right.
What would you prefer?
I mean, either one is fine, but because I mean, you could keep going and play the song if you want to, but I'd be glad to even come back and answer any questions you have. So,
I'll tell you what.
Show you a little bit of what we're doing here too.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh my God, you're making a disc, guys. It's gonna be available on vinyl. This is gonna be amazing. All right.
Yes.
You know what? I think let's put a pin in it. I want everybody so we're gonna leave you on a cliffhanger. This is an improv. This has happened once before. We had a flood here. I had to stop the episode. It was madness. Listen, cats are family, and family comes first. Okay,
right.
So go take care of that. You and I will talk. You send me an email. Let's pick it up. You need to be here and bask in the glory. Is that your cat?
That's one of our dogs. I've got lots of dogs and cats in this. Okay, we got 6 dogs and 3 cats. So.
Listen, let's wrap this up. We'll be back very soon to complete this episode and hear the tracks. You need to be here when we play the track. You can't do that. You gotta be here. All right.
Okay, we'll do.
Let me know how things are with your cat. Okay.
I will do. Will do. I appreciate you having me on. It's an honor.
Oh,
sorry to cut this short, but
no worries, man. No worries. Emergencies. All right.
Right. And I'll let you know how he's doing. So
please, and we'll reschedule. Okay.
All right. We'll do.
All right.
Thank you. Peace out, man. Bye.
Peace out. Oh man. Well, look, guys, let's say a prayer for Chris's cat, man. Like that friggin' sucks. That really sucks. But look, again, pets are family, dude. Pets are family. I truly believe that. I don't think that you can I don't think that you can, I was gonna listen, Winston. I was gonna play the songs. I didn't want to leave everybody hanging, but listen, Chris worked really hard on this stuff. He should be here, man. He should be here. It gives incentive to pick up the show. I don't want to do that to him. Like I do want to play it. I do want to play it right now, but he should be here. He should be here. I want him to explain his process. Chris is so passionate about what he does, and I don't want to take that away from. I don't want to take away from the surprise of it, and I want him to be there to experience it. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna play the songs. Let's hang out for a few minutes longer, and then I'm gonna call it a day as well. So this is an impromptu. This is part 1 of part 2 episode, you guys. Unfortunately, and we'll just pick it up with Chris. We'll pick it up right where we left off. Okay, that's what we'll do, and it will all will be good. All will be well. We'll say a prayer. I guess there's the whole screenwriting sort of trope of save the cat. It's supposed to be evocative of your character if you save the cat, and in this case, Chris is literally saving the cat. So that I think that says a lot about. About Chris's Chris's character and whatnot. What else can I tell you while we're all here? I'm about to take a big plunge in a couple of weeks on something. A big plunge. Can't talk about it until it's done, but it's coming. It's coming. You're going to be seeing a lot less of me in the coming weeks. I will not be around. Tomorrow night, I'm venturing over to see NoFX with Joe JV Bastard, and I are going to go see NoFX play their farewell concert in Brooklyn. And maybe we'll make a little video out of it too. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Did I see the Super 7 Misfits figures? Are these the question? Are these the figures that the He-Man stuff? Is that what you're referring to? Because I got to be honest with you, I think it's really funny that they did the He-Man figures, but I don't think they look that great. I mean, they're okay. I don't know, not my favorite. I like the ones that I like the Misfits Trick or Treater. That was friggin' cool. Yeah, Aaron's saying it's the He-Man. The Misfits Trick or Treater, that was friggin' rad with the Walk Among Us bag. That was cool. I like that a lot. That's the type, that's the type of stuff Glenn Danzig needs to be thinking about doing. Glenn and Jerry need to be doing when they put out Misfits merch and stuff, because this is, I don't know. I'm not the designs they're doing do not feel very inspired to me personally, and I don't know. I'm just kind of like, meh. Neither here nor there. Would I buy those action figures? No, I'm not into that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that Trick or Treater one was pretty cool. I guess that's something to own. I mean, frankly, I didn't think I would be so down for as much vinyl as I've been getting, but I can't resist when I see those beautiful whatchamacallit. When I see those beautiful vinyls, those color vinyls, I get hypnotized. I have to own them. You know what I mean? We got Sam Hain He-Man figure before Sam Hain streaming. Yes, that's true. That is true. I have the Calabrese Dayglow Necro figure. It's pretty badass. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing that's like the vampire character, right? That they do. They do a bunch of vampire characters. I really like Calabrese's. Not Flee the Light. That was a good record. They've progressively gotten cooler and cooler as a band in terms of their musical output. They're getting more and more like kind of like this goth sound. I really like that record. That is the Danzig. It's very much like Danzig one. That's a cool record. I don't know. Anything else we could talk about before I get out of here? I mean, it's still only 28 minutes in. Like I said, we are going to hold off on doing the Bloodsong. Let's at least take a look at the cover here. We didn't get a chance to ask Chris about this. Should have asked him about this. This is really cool. Look at this. Look at this front cover. Bloodsong Glub. What in the heck is a glub? I really think this is very creative. I like it a lot. I like his sensibilities. So that's the front of the cover, and then on the back of the cover, this was really nice. This is in tribute to Manny Martinez, and I got a special thanks on the back of the record. So that's pretty cool. I'm very excited to be thanked. So it's got the two versions, Glub, the magnified version, and then the Glub is the original version. Yeah, right. That's exactly what it is, Aaron. It's water noises, Glub. I was thinking that it had to do with Ted Kennedy, maybe. I don't know. Definitely looks cool. I didn't realize it was supposed to be a vinyl. So this is going to be a vinyl release that he's doing. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty spectacular. What else? What else, guys? You got anything else for me? I hate to peel out. I was fully committed to doing a thing, but look, emergencies are emergencies. I think it's already available. Kuyashi, the Kuyashi documentary that I made, that's available. I did an interview with Horror Realm on his channel. That's pretty cool. Check that out. That talks a lot about the process. Got some new Patreon videos coming. That's going to be great. Black and white. She is all that's missing on the cover. Jody, I don't know what do you mean? I know who Zombeast is. I'm familiar with Zombeast. Wait, Jeff, always wanted to ask you, like Elliott Smith. I know you're a big Beatles guy. I've never listened to Elliott Smith, and not because I don't like him. I know that's the guy that sorry, that was insensitive. That's the person who ended themselves, right? Sadly. I never listened to him. I don't know anything about him. I always thought that maybe there was some sort of tie-in with the Smiths, Elliott Smith, the Smiths, but I guess not. Smiths, that's another blind spot for me. Winston's asking, when can we expect more John Christ? So here's the thing. Ace and John and myself very recently had a taping on the books, and it fell through, and we need to reschedule again. So that will be coming up shortly. But last Sunday we were supposed to record. And it's funny because somebody commented on one of the parts of the interview and was like, when will there be more? I was like, funny you should say that, because Ace and myself and John are recording, and it didn't happen. So it will happen. It just hasn't happened yet, unfortunately, but it's coming. He's saying on Cough Cool front cover on the bottom right. Okay. I think I'm getting it. Anything else? This is like the early days of the show when there was the pandemic and I was bored and I was like, come on, guys. Did you talk about anything else? Like, you can only filibuster for so long and then you run out of stuff. And you chiding the whatchamacallit, the comments for more stuff. I'll tell you this for free. I have on the 15th such a killer fucking guest that I'm taping, and I am waiting on confirmation on one of the biggest interviews I've done on this channel. One of the biggest, like up there. I can't say. That's something I will not say what it is, because it may still not happen. I've told a few people because I've been very excited about it. This is the big motherfucker, a big motherfucker. And if I get it, I'm gonna be so happy. But it's not set in stone. There's more secret shows coming. And listen, if you don't know what the secret shows are, I do a Patreon and a YouTube membership. And the whole point of it is I've built this giant catalog of material of shows. So if you love these shows and you want more and more and more shows, there's a whole bunch of stuff you've never seen that is on the Patreon. So what you can do is you could sign up for a month or 2 or 3 or however long, and just go through the catalog. And, when you're done, you can leave if you want. I mean, I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay, but you can leave and, see all that stuff. Jody Ramon says we need the London May interview to hear about the early Grimm era sessions. I don't think that's ever going to happen, dude. I don't know, man. London May is not an easy guy to get a hold of. I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know. He's a busy guy. Very busy man. I don't know. I'm stoked. Because if you are on I don't know if you're the YouTube memberships, but the Patreons know who that person is on the 15th already. They know who is coming. Michael Graves. Come on. We've had Michael Graves. Or I was on Michael Graves. That's been done. Check out EXO by Elliot. Okay. I could do that. I'm always looking for new stuff. Always trying to broaden my horizons musically. In fact, it's funny, I'm going to see NoFX tomorrow. I've never seen them live. I'm a very casual NoFX fan. Like, I enjoy a handful of their songs and I appreciate them. And, I'm sure that the live show is going to be fantastic. And I'm excited. I mean, I'm like, okay, so their last show is going to be my first show. That's great. That makes sense, right? We're going to see X on their farewell tour in October. I'll be at that as well. Winston Smith says, to let everyone know there's a lot of worthwhile secret content. Join up, fiends. Thank you for that. So WS, Winston Smith, is confirming that there is some good shit. Aaron, what is your beef with Fat Mike? Tell me. And once Aaron tells me, I'm going to close out. We're going to close out this session, guys, and call it a wash. Oh, fucking Rue, you're going on Saturday night? Rue, we're going to be there Friday. Joe and I are going to be there on Friday. That fucking sucks. Oh, Rue. God damn it, Rue. Kevin 45 is here. How you doing? Kevin, I'm about to peel out in 2 seconds. I'm so sorry. This is about to end. I'm waiting on Aaron's story. Hey, Kevin, are you going to NoFX at all? We're going tomorrow. We're going to be there tomorrow in Brooklyn. So if you're going, you let me know. You're going to love them. Yeah, I know. I listen, I've read Hepatitis Bathtub, Rue. I've definitely wait, Kevin's streaming right now too. This has happened before where Kevin is streaming and I was streaming and I went into Kevin's to say hello. So he goes, no, he's not. Okay. Kevin is not coming to NoFX, unfortunately. Kevin, I owe you a text message, by the way. I'm so sorry. I've been very busy. Are you going to do Sam Hain best of each album like you did with Miss? Of course I'm going to motherfucking do that. Of course I'm going to do that. You know what's funny? My son used to love the Aquabats Super Show. And I asked him, I said, Jordan, do you want to see the Aquabats? Before I was going to NoFX, I said, do you want to see the Aquabats? And he's like, nah, Dad, I'm not into it anymore. And so I would have been going to that Aquabats show. I tried to lobby so hard. I was like, dude, let me take you. It's going to be so much fun. We watched YouTube videos. He wasn't into it. He's like, I'm over it, Dad. I'm like, damn. So we're not going to go to the Aquabats, unfortunately. Riot Stickers says that Sharpie Riot says he's going to Riot Fest. Sharpie, we got to talk, buddy. It's been a while. Sharpie's been snorkeling. Sharpie is an adventurer, by the way, everybody. He goes on all these incredible trips and he's always out doing stuff. And God bless him. God bless Sharpie, Riot, and Riot Stickers, the official sponsor of the Frumess channel. Go to riotstickers.com/Frumess. We already did the sponsor thing, but yeah, you get the picture. Aaron says, I was in Berkeley with friends when I was 16. He was with family. I was at George's Hamburgers. He cut the line in front of me. Oh, that's why you have beef. You literally have beef because of the hamburgers, man. Ooh, that's beefy. They're amazing live. I've been seeing them for 20 years. You talk about the Aquabats, I assume. You know what's nice? You know what's actually kind of nice? Jody's saying peace and hair grease. Peace and hair. Guys, we are going to leave. We really are going to leave. It's just that so many people have entered the chat now. I don't want to fucking go. But, I miss, remember when we used to do the shows where it was just talking? Like there was no topic and we would just go. We got to do that. Just like the anti-show. Oh my God, I love that. Anti-show. Nothing planned. I'm just going to come on here and we're just going to go for it. The anti-show. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to call. We're going to try that out. That's going to be a new feature. We are going to do Sam Hain. I'm going to do a best worst. You know what I'm waiting on right now? I'm waiting for these Sublime dudes. We're going to do the Sublime best, worst, and underrated. And we'll do Sam Hain after that. We'll do Sam Hain. Yeah, exactly, Rue. The 3-hour shows, man. Who was that guy? Remember the guy? Oh my God. Can you believe that was years ago? Remember that guy who was just like, we were all just like snarking on him. He was just like such a goofball. I forget his name. He was such a goofball, that guy. Oh shit. We should all work together and make an album. Yeah, that's a great idea. Hey, you know what I got? Uh-oh. I got my kazoo. All right, guys, guess the Misfits song. Oh, you guessed it. You guessed it. It's Last Caress. All right. All right. Two more and then I'm leaving. Then I'm really leaving. Oh God, this is turning into a whole thing. All right, ready? Which Misfits song is this? Hey, Kevin, can I join Green Jello now that I have this kazoo? Listen to me cover. I'm going to cover Three Little Pigs. Put in the good word with Bill for me, okay? I'm going to join. I'm going to be the 1,001st member. They're going to call me Kangaroo Kazoo. Oh, see, Kevin's saying that he imagines that I could. Oh, they're playing Dingbats in August, everybody. All right, here's another Misfits cover. Ready? A Misfits cover on the kazoo. That's really hard. Okay, you got it. That's good. That's good. You guys are getting this. You're getting it, everybody. All right, last one. Ready? We should try an Earth AD. Should I try something off of Earth AD? Let's see here. Come on. Come on. What is that? What song is that? Here's Daemonomania. That was me trying to do Death Comes Ripping. Here's Daemonomania. Ready? How was that? Was that am I the first person in history to cover Daemonomania on the kazoo? I think so. I don't think anybody has ever decided, and that's not true. There's got to be somebody in the last few decades who thought it would be really funny to try and play Daemonomania on the kazoo. I don't know. I just isolated the Earth AD guitars, right? Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Should I try to do a Sam Hain song? Let's cover. Nobody has ever covered the Sam Hain on the kazoo. Ready? What song? What song should I do? Yes, that's macabre. I was trying to do macabre. All right, can you do? What about the shift start? Yes, Matt's right. It's hardcore kazoo. Also hilarious that Misfits covered Alan Sherman. Yes. Wait, was I just going to try and do The Shift? Oh God, does that hurt your throat? All right, last two. Swear to God, last two. I can't do Misery Tome. That's too difficult. There's no way. I'm gonna try and do Descent, and then I'm gonna try and do To Walk the Night. I think To Walk the Night will be easy, but the Descent is gonna be very difficult. How does the Descent go? No. Right? No, that end part was not good. I gotta do Halloween 2. All right, Halloween 2. Which one? Sam Hain or Misfits style? First, let me do To Walk the Night. Ready? I don't think I've ever had, this is more fun than I could ever have imagined with a fucking kazoo, dude. Who would have thought? Rue, this is the last one I'm doing. The last one is Halloween 2, but I need to know if it's the Misfits version or the Sam Hain version. And then I'm really leaving. I really have to go. I'm really going to go. But I need to know which version am I doing. Aaron says the Sam Hain version. I'm giving the choice to Rue because Rue came up with it. Rue, what do you want? I need to know. Okay, Rue wants the Sam Hain. Okay, that's it. That's it. Ready? I'm fucking tired. Oh my God, does that hurt your throat? Okay. I'm putting the cap back on the kazoo. And we're going to pretend like this never happened. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. This never happened. This never fucking happened. I never covered Misfits and Sam Hain and Danzig songs on the kazoo. That never happened, okay? I really fucked up my throat doing that. And it was worth every second. So whether you think it's really fucking good or really bad, I'm definitely going to be putting out some kazoo covers on vinyl. I think that is what needs to happen. We're going to have, I'm going to put out a limited edition vinyl of my kazoo covers. No, that's really going to happen. That's what I'm going to do. And it's going to be great. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's say a prayer for Chris's cat. Let's hope that Chris's cat is okay. We're going to do an anti-show. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do the anti-show, which every once in a while, it's just us talking and riffing, nothing planned. And we'll just see what happens. But it requires an audience. So if there's no audience, I'm just going to end it. All right. Enough of this. Enough of this. Goodbye. Peace and hair grease. Peace and hair grease.